Hello, good morning. This is Pranav. I am basically a full-time DBA working for Sybase ASE and MS SQL Server. I have almost 9 years of experience on this. From last 5 years, I have been working as a full-time. You may say prior to that, I was a developer. However, I was also working as a DBA because we didn't have one that time. All right. Okay, so we'll start with the basics today, but just you can say disclaimer, this is my first video, so excuse me for something which I have not been doing right. Okay, right. So let's start with the first job which any basic DBA or no beginner DBA should know, that is the backup and restore job. Right. So backup and restore job is the first thing that any DBA should know, and he should be configuring it right, and he should be taking it on a daily basis, like backup and restore. He should be able to restore on any test environment or any other server where it is required by development team or application team or some other team, right? Okay, so we can say backup basically contains 3 steps. Okay, we'll talk in detail later on. As of now, I can just say that there are 3 steps. First step is wherein it takes the snapshot of all the pages, be it data file or log file. Second step, it contains all the pages which has been modified or changed when the backup has started, right? So that's the second step. And third step, it captures all the changes which has been done in the time or duration of the backup. So suppose the backup was running for half an hour. So whatever change has been done in that half an hour will be covered in the last step. Okay, that is why it is advisable that if you have a backup running, that time you should not do anything which takes longer. You may say running some report, executing some transactional stuff. So that thing you should avoid. That is why we should have a backup schedule at a time when there is not much activity on the server, right? So we'll talk more in detail later on. What is the step 1, step 2, and step 3, and what are the you may say consequences if we do something in the middle of that, or we keep on session running. So we'll see. You can say more on that. Okay. Now we have a backup. Okay. So if your database is of 100 gigs or more than 100 gigs, say you have a terabyte of database. So if you take a full backup without having stripe or compression, it could take like hours, right? It depends on the speed of your IO device. It depends on the cores of your IO device. It depends on the core of the server. So there are many factors. However, we'll talk about some factor which is very important from a DBA side, database administrator side, right? So if you have a if you have a single device where you are taking your backup, so in that case it will take longer. How about if you run them on a stripe, right? So same thing, you divide on a multiple devices, right? Okay. So when you take the backup on the multiple devices, then the same job which was being done by one core of processor or one thread of processor, okay, will be divided now. So you have multiple processors which will be doing the same job. So it will be much faster, right? That's the first option. Now the second thing which we should do is to use compression, right? So when you use compression, so in that it becomes faster, as well as your database backup becomes smaller in sizes. So we may have some concern on the disk space. So if we use compression, the space of the backup file, the space of the file which is backed up on device will be smaller. Now I have covered these all things in detail, like you have compression 1, you have compression 2, up to you have compression 9, and then Sybase ASE, or you may say SAP ASE, has come up with two totally new, extraordinary compression, which is called 100 and 101. Okay, they're great in terms of duration. They save your time a lot. However, that comes at an additional price of extra disk space. So I have covered them in one of my posts. You may go through that. I have prepared a table wherein I have compared each of them, how much time does it take and how much disk space it takes. I think I have covered with the database size of 30 gigs, right? Yeah. So in that you may say 30 gigs of database, if we take on a compression 1 to compression 101, so how much time and what is the size of that in the on a disk level. Now we should also talk about how many stripe you should use, right? So when we talk about the stripe, it should be totally understood that the stripe is directly linked to the core of server. So say for example you have a server, say you have HP server or Sun server, or you have IBM server, IBM AIX, or any Red Hat Linux server. So you have to first see like how many CPU cores you have, right? Then you also need to understand how many threads are there on your server. Okay, on if I remember correctly, Sun Solaris has got 8 threads per core, and all others, I guess most of them are having 2 threads. So if you have 8 cores, you will get 16 threads on other server. However, for Sun Solaris, I think Spark or other Sun server, you have to cross check with your server admin. So if they have got 8 threads, so having 8 cores, you will get 64 threads. So you should divide your stripes accordingly. You cannot have more stripes than your cores. If you do so, you will be in trouble. Your other things, your actual processing will not happen on the Sybase server, right? And so it should be balanced. You have a network task, you have disk task, you have IO task, which is disk task, right? So it should be all divided in a judiciously way. It should be all divided considering the fact that this is going to take your course away from you. So if your backup runs for say like half an hour, so for that half an hour the activity of users will be slower, right? So if you have an environment which is very high in you may say high in traffic, or it has a lot of transaction, so you should plan it accordingly, you should schedule it accordingly. And as I said earlier, your backup should be planned or should be scheduled in a way at a time when there is not much activity on the server. Okay, so this is about the backup. Now we have compression level, as I said. Then actually there were 2 syntaxes for that. Before we used to use compress, and then you used to have like colon, and then we used to have levels of that. However, that is being out of support now. So now we use with compression. So there is a new command with compression level, or you can use with compression. I have covered that on my post. You may go through that and you can see. That is all about your backup and compression, and along with the stripes, right? So backup, compression, stripe, all of them are very much linked, and then you have to see how the compression works along with the stripe for your backup. Okay, so see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.